At SKAARHOJ, routing is all about flexibility and control, right at your fingertips. With vMix, you can route any output exactly where you need it. But instead of digging through menus, you can get it on a tactile control panel, fast, intuitive, and reliable. What's not to like? And there's always an underlying advantage with SKAARHOJ gear. You're not just controlling a specific application like vMix with buttons, you're investing in an ecosystem that will grow with you. Because with SKAARHOJ, you can expand beyond vMix, adding external video routers or controlling everything from the same panel. One system, total control. And I'm gonna show you how that works in this video. So let me introduce Rack Pro 1, one of our most popular rack control panels with the awesome NKK Japanese quality broadcast buttons that allows you to select your outputs and the inputs for that output. Let me show you. Inside of vMix, I can select my outputs using this menu. Okay, so I go in here, I could select input number 2 for my output number 2, and now you see this button is lighting up right here. I can also pick another input by just routing it, pressing the buttons, and that's the point of this panel, right? For output number 2, which is the selected output, and now inside of vMix, if we go in here and we open up this, you see input number 4 is selected. All right, so that's pretty cool. I can do the same for output number 3. We see we have another picture selected for that one. We can do routing by just pressing these buttons, etc., and that's all super great and nice. Actually, we have a feature where you can gang route if you press and hold. We now have, actually these two are blinking because we have one source. They are not having the same source, but the whole point of what I'm doing right now is that I can now route the same source to output number 2 and 3 because I selected both of them by holding down the key for the second one. And if I go to, say, page 9 to 16, I could route the multi-view to both of these. Let's just quickly check. So these are standardized routing methodologies inside of our hardware. And as you can see, both of them are routed to the multi-view. Okay, so cool. But what are those 4 buttons doing that is not showing anything? Well, the fact is that inside of vMix, we have only like these 5 outputs. So trick, hold down this one, click this button that will take you into the engineering menu, and now you have a way to change the split on the panel. So it's even split right now, but if we press to in priority, we'll use that in a moment, then it means that we have more space for the inputs. We also have output priority, means more space for the outputs, but we will be using input priority and then we exit. So what we have right now is that the output selector is more condensed. We still have a paging button here, and then we have more space for the inputs, exactly what I wanted. So I think that's a pretty cool feature that is worth mentioning here. Now, if we go into the engineering menu again, there's a lot of useful stuff in here, not only IP address of the panel and so on, that's cool. You can adjust timing for screensaver, etc. But we also have this one called direct. No, wait, it's called enable take. And if I press it, now I have a take button all of a sudden. Again, it's not a vMix feature, it's a SKAARHOJ feature. So it's on the panel. And if I go out here, let's just try. So I'll select output number 3. I want to route to this one. But I'm not routed just yet before I press the take button. So you have that intermediate step, and sometimes that's preferable. So it's a feature that you simply enable if you prefer inside of the engineering menu. Cool. Okay, so that is, I think, one of the features that require a little bit of click and then another click, and then you can do stuff in here, but now you can have it broken out on one of these panels. But as I promised, you will be investing in your routing ecosystem if you get one of our rack panels. Not only this one, we also have other panels, so go check out the different form factors, different set of buttons, different, preference, all preference. Now, I want to show you the web UI of this guy. So if we go in here, you see that it's currently hooked up with vMix 29. We have chosen the routing control configuration for the Rack Pro 1, and we have one device added to it. So basically it's routing vMix. But I want to add another device, and I want to search up a video hub. I know I have one on my network, so we'll just be looking for that and see if we can find something useful. We have something here. There's a smart video hub. There's another smart video hub. Which one should we take? I'm gonna go with this one. Doesn't really matter, except I might spoil the day for someone else in the building. But I now have that smart video hub there, and I feel like I want to drag it over here. And then, oh, look at that. There's a button where I can pick the Smart Video Hub. And if I do that and I exit, I'm in the engineering menu, so just randomly. But if I was not, I would have to go into the engineering menu to pick the other device, because now I have 2 devices, and that's those 2 devices. I have the vMix 29 and Smart Video Hub. And now if I exit, what you see in front of you now is outputs from my Smart Video Hub and inputs that I can route on the Smart Video Hub, still with the take button in the mix. So this is cool. You can keep going like that. And that's also another example of how we allow you to combine anything, any device, into a single control experience, unified, makes solutions for control much more user-friendly and to the point, condensed, you know, available where there's less space. So if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe on this channel. We have social media channels like Instagram, Facebook, X. There was one more. LinkedIn. And then we have also a cool sales and support team, and they are looking forward to receiving your email. If you have any questions, they'll be happy to help you.